I'm just looking through the changes, and that's a little bit more severe than I thought. I have to check the ult. Oh, that's fast. Oh, that's really fucking fast. That might be a little much. Diva had her spread reduced. I actually really like this. This is something that I've been putting on my like I have a video that I'm working on that is a Diva rework that's just kind of fucked by this. Because this was actually one of my suggestions, to reduce her spread significantly. So that's a good change, I think. Diva, Hog, and maybe Orisa, all I think got good changes. This, I don't know how I feel about. They did nerf Fan the Hammer. Oh, they nerfed Fan the Hammer. Oh, they nerfed Fan the Hammer. Oh, I'm so happy. But that... I still think I would have rathered Flashbang and this. That is so nice for him to have the faster ult. This, and also the damage resistance drops off over time, so if you try to do a quick one, it'll still get its value. I like that a lot. The Mage changes, they nerfed the projectile size a little bit, and it increased her damage. I don't think I quite like that. Then the Reaper changes, this is something that I think most people would want. I don't know if I necessarily like it. It will make him a lot better against non-tanks. And then the TP buff. That's convenient. That is very nice for Reaper. Be able to like put out this kind of damage at mid-range. That's something he's literally never been able to do, so I think that's convenient. But the big winner in terms of balanced decision this patch is Sojourn. As you notice, the rails do not do much damage anymore, but this fucking hurts. But in a trade-off for this not doing much damage, it pierces all the time. And you get overclock charge faster, so you get to still pop the shit out of people. So she's still very strong, but her ability to just delete people isn't there as hard. I think Sojourn is massively winning, not in terms of meta, but in terms of balanced philosophy and balanced decisions. So Sojourn is exactly where I want her to be. This character, on the other hand, I'm terrified of. She's back to 275. She fucking melts people. Because her beam charges up faster between levels. I don't think I quite like that. Yari got changed in a very good way, where her pylon heals more, but less to herself, which I think is a good decision. So if I put it right there, yep, a lot more healing to teammates, but a lot less to yourself. If I go over here, take some damage. I get healed. It's barely doing anything. And that combined with the DPS passive will make Ilaria a lot easier to 1v1 in particular. I think that's fantastic. It makes her more supportive, less DPS oriented. But then this does more damage. It was 10, now it's 25. No new combos from what I could tell. Like maybe a headshot, headshot. Yeah, that kills now. That might be something to be weary about, but you could 2-tap before an Ilaria anyways, and you could just do that. So investing a cooldown. Realistically, I think that the only situation that'll really matter is where you shoot, like you have a, let's say a soldier is riding up on you. You can shoot him in the head, knock him back once, follow it up with a shot. Kiriko has finally been nerfed significantly. TP is now on an 8-second cooldown, as it should have been this whole time, mind you. And Suzu no longer cleanses hard knockdown stuns, which I believe means Shatter, as well as 2 Malgas pitting into each other, or 2 of any Doomfist, Ryan, or Brig slamming into each other. And this probably should have been nerfed This is probably the best ult in the game right now, if not the best. It's one of the best. What the? Runasapi is a mode? There's 2 push modes? What the fuck is this? So this part is all the same. I do wish this part got touched up a little bit because getting out of that area, especially for casual and competitive, can feel like a nightmare because people aren't taking space properly. But this change is good. This whole area right here was just kind of stuff yourself into hell. I don't think you can stand on there, but you can stand on here, which gives you some sort of high ground if you're holding onto cart and they try to contest from there or there. This area is still here, but it's been cleared up a little bit. This is nice, and this is actually fantastic. This is what I've been wanting Overwatch to do more, is flank routes. This right here, a tracer can come around and use this and get to bot from a unique angle. This is great. This is perfect. And then also over here, as we all know, they removed the glass, which should make this map a little bit more freeform. I think this is going to be your key angle. That side, I don't think, especially because there's no health pack right here, will be used very much. This flank is nice. And then this whole area looks about the same. But yeah, Colosseo looks drastically better. This is the one part that I'm scared of. This was unchanged, and this is probably one of the hardest places to push through. I wonder if there was any other changes. Okay, so that's probably lore related, or it's a bug. I would have liked, honestly, this door to be removed. Keep this one, but remove this one, because that one adds to the oppressiveness that Colosseo can kind of have. But outside of that, this is not bad. This is a billion times better. This should be better than New Queen Street now. But I do think New Queen Street should be the next target of changes. A flying gorilla! So this is your spawn. It's too far for Sim TP, for sure. So this is main. Let's just track where the bot goes. And we've got to mid. Okay. This is a first for push, where one side might have a distinct, significant advantage based on map geography. Oh no, this is mid. Oh, that was forward spawn? Okay, never mind. I thought that was mid and the bot just wasn't there. Okay, so this is mid. This looks so rough, actually. This looks like hell. So this is where Alari did her thing and killed her civilization. But it looks like they're fine now, I'm just saying. Get a mini right here in this flank route. A lot of random cover. Is there a mega in here? No, no health pack. Mega right there, though. You can fly over that. Can Winston jump over that? Yes. Okay. Relatively comfortably. So this is definitely going to be the main sort of fighting area. How is this? This is a... Oh. Ooh, okay. Like this. Okay. So this will let you, I guess, flank, but... So it is even on both sides. That should be expected. I guess this is the area you want to play around, but that's too far forward. Maybe this, but this, you're blocked by the truck. I think maybe a queen, like queen comp might be good here. Because there is a lot breaking up these angles. Like, this would be oppressive as hell if it wasn't for that car and for that wall. But still, this is a nice angle for, like, a sojourn. This is a very safe angle, in fact. So I think the way this map will play out is tanks will be hovering around this area. You'll have, like, a tracer sort of managing this flank. Meanwhile, this area right here is in incredible sightline onto the enemy tank for pressure. They have to kind of play by that wall. You can shoot into that other area. So I think flex support and hit scan here Tracer here fighting for the Mega. Because this flank route is very strong, but also I can see the Tracers trying to hold, because you can jump onto this. Tracers trying to hold on to this angle, because you also can control the bounce pad, which is nice. And then first fight, if you win it, you kind of just want to play here again. Like this flank is kind of wide open actually. Oh, man, they did a really good job giving this map flank angles. It's something that Overwatch usually struggles with, but the amount of flanks you can take is fantastic on this map. No, standable? Not standable. And this is a defending angle. This is a defending angle. I think you want the second fight to be played around here. Because you're going to be able to get the barricade to about there, I'd assume. In first fight, maybe a little further. What is the fastest run back? Let me kill myself real quick. In-game, of course. So you'll go main. Keep going main. I think this. And then this is actually the fastest way to main. So, okay, that's actually super fucking interesting. You can try to play to stuff this door, but then you're leaving this flank angle wide open. You're leaving this area wide open. So actually, winning first fight isn't that much of an advantage. Not like it is on Colosseo or even Esperanza where you get the high ground control. This is fascinating. I mean, you still do get to play this cover. You'll still have the lead. You'll still have an advantage. But then, second fight, getting forward spawns on third fight should be really hard. Like, you have this flank angle to worry about. You have this high ground, which looks super fucking strong if the defending team can take control of it. This is another angle if you really need it, but this one looks like it'll be more attacker favored, going up to here. This is another defensive angle if you really need to play it, but then that does give you this crossfire, and then you can kind of push up to this angle. Can you stand on this? No. Can you stand on this? No. Okay. This flank does actually have an access point through... Oh, is this forward spawns? No. This is forward spawns. Okay. So you get forward spawns, and then you're right here. Holy shit, that's a far forward spawn. I guess that's about what Esperanza has. So defending this, you shouldn't probably ever lose forward spawns. This looks like a well-balanced map. Lots of flank routes. Can you stand on this? Yes, I already tested that. You can obviously stand on this car. You can always stand on cars. And this is standable. I don't think it'll matter with this right here, but this right here is standable. So if there's a character... Okay, there's a mini. There you go, right there too. If there's a character who has the mobility to get up there, like a soldier, could probably helix jump onto that, but I don't think you could helix jump onto here. Huh. This is interesting. And then, moving on from that, you have this angle, which looks really nasty, especially if your team can break these railings. Actually well-placed railings to force a reaction. But this angle is really solid. It does what no other push map really does, and it gives you an angle to match the defending high ground. Not a lot, but a little bit. Then you have this flank route, which is telegraphed, but still a nice flank route. This is a defensive flank route, okay, not an attacking one. If you want to attack through the flank route, you have to go through here, and that doesn't give you a huge flank. This door is nice and convenient, well placed. A lot of fucking doors on this map, man. This gives me hope. This map has a ton of flank routes available, and this really gives me hope for the future of the game in terms of map design. So this will probably be a flank route if you're not able to take space. But this is the space you really want attacking. This corner right here. Although you can't really hold on to that space. And this... Oh my god, this has so many flank routes. This is beautiful. If you're defending, you can walk through here. This is a strangely large room. This also could be forward spawns, I guess. And then if you go through here, you can contest the flank. Oh, this has such a well-designed right lane. The left lane here is not as good. If you're attacking through it, you have to make a really weird... Like, you have to go up these stairs. This is not a real flank route, so much as it is a pathing angle, I guess. You can come up through here, kind of pinch, force this flank if they're trying to hold up there. And then you have a kind of a clear shot into their spawn. Okay, this map looks super well designed, and there's a... What? Okay, there's a Dorado end of first high ground here. This is... The sightline's too narrow for a Widow to really see success up here, so I wonder what this is for. I guess... this might actually be like a Winston spot for attack, but you might be vulnerable to spam. You might set your backline up around there by the Mega. Okay, this is fascinating. Then you get a really nice drop. You can jump right back up, but it is a little awkward, so it's not like a free jump. You do need to hit it kind of precise. Like that. That's a little bit better. You can probably edge land on this too. I've never really been able to consistently edge land though. Solar panels, good world building. Holy shit, the skybox is high here. Oh! Oh, okay. Is this a stall spot? Right there, right there. Well, I mean, this is still a grapple shot, if nothing else. That might be different than the other side. But this high, the skybox also benefits the ball after the quote-unquote rework, because he can, like, hold on to a lot of these roofs really high up, which is something that you really missed out on from maps in Overwatch 1, like Volskaya, for example. Volskaya ball was great at holding onto a wall before his nerfs to where he couldn't just infinitely hold on to walls anymore, which I'm glad they touched up. Yep, and then this will give me a short cooldown so I can do that. That is actually like something you can do in game. I wonder if this map will be good for ball actually. Because I'm sure that there's like a spot you can... So like I can do this. And then swing out. That looks like a nasty PD spot. This might actually be a good ball map. Then I can let go of that. Probably don't need all that fancy shit for it, but it does get a lot safer if you can do that. So you can reasonably be expected to get up here and stay up here. This actually, I think this could be a ball map, but so far I give the patch balance itself a B+. A couple rotten looking changes. I wouldn't have buffed Orisa already, I would have nerfed Mauga, and I wouldn't have buffed Sim, especially like that. Then I think that the Coliseo rework gets a straight B. And then this map I give an A. This map, it might end up being toxic as fuck in the meta, but I think that it looks fun. I think it looks good so far. Hoping for this map to succeed as I think it may.